die, don't forget to go talk to Malin in Majula before you reclaim your lost souls. You're right. I don't think I've spent enough money at him for that to be in effect. I think you need to spend 15,000 souls first for that to work. Don't stand under the guillotine. These guys are in a really shitty spot. As you can see, they're just like... They kind of hem you into this little area. It's garbage. Okay, we want to get to that ladder. Benhard is Prowling Magus, Throne Duo, Nashanda Giant Lord, and wow, so that's all very late game except for Prowling Magus. And it kind of sucks, like, I'd much rather do Throne Watchers and Nashandra alone. I don't know. Alright, so we can turn off all the flippin' fire. You know what? I'm still mad about that one crystal lizard that we lost the loot on. I bet it dropped one Twinkling Titanite and one, It probably dropped one Twinkling Titanite and one Petrified Dragon Bone, which would have been perfect for our current setup. I'm just making this up, though. Who knows?
Bearer of the see less.
Okay. Getting up there. Getting up there in power. I am pretty liberal with using these effigies, but I have so many of them, it don't matter at this point. It don't matter. Iron Keep. Power Mage guy's only weakness, a tiny wall. Pretty much. Okay, now all the fire is off, we'll have a bit of an easier time. But it's boss time, baby. Do we purple popsicle him to death, or do we magic him to death? These are the real questions of our time. Man, Manhunter O'Hara's all over the place in here. This is always coming up. I don't need your help, Manhunter O'Hara. It's a weird name. Alright, so this boss, more than anything, you're probably gonna die to a pit of lava. It's a very small zone. So again, more than anything, you're probably gonna die to something really stupid. Okay, so those two... I guess I never picked up some sort of fire resist ring. That would have been nice. Beat him down with the popsicle. You said it. Stone ring's not gonna work, so we'll put on... I don't know. I don't really have anything particularly great. Sure. Yeah, this boss is probably entirely fire resistant anyway, so. Hello, Empire. There he is, Old Iron King. See this right here? That's where we're gonna die a bunch. Really looking forward to it. Oh my god, look how much damage we do to him. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, He dodged that. He deserved it. Whoa, don't fall in there. Oh, get fucked. Ooh, baby. He is a literal god, and by literal god I mean he's very overpowered. By he I mean me. Am I in the pit? Yep. 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 Well, that was expected. But it was satisfying to do all that damage to him, right? So as you can see, we're not going to have much problem with this boss, except getting knocked into the pit. So let's go try it again. I told you I had a build picked out, though, for this run. And I'm pretty satisfied with how it's been going. Big Purple Popsicle is going to carry us through the DLC also. And luckily, this is the only enemy that we have to kill to get to the boss. It's just a very simple run. Now, I could, like, semi-cheese the boss by just, like, hiding in a corner and shooting him with dark orbs as well, if I really had to. But I don't think I have to. So, we're not going to do that. Let's try to be a little more careful. Though, admittedly, it's irritating. Let's grab these. Probably just don't want to be locked onto him, I think. Yeah, I think maybe that might be the key, is just don't be locked onto him. Uh-oh. Okay, that's a bad one, so I think we have to get back here. He also shoots a laser beam if you're too far away, and it sucks. Alright, I'll see you later, dude. Bye. Did we win? I've never actually had him do this. I've never seen him pop up in an entirely different area. Alright, that's fine. I thought he was gonna shoot fire there. And we're not by the pit, so there's also plenty of time to heal. Oh, not quite, almost. Don't get knocked into the pit! I don't know what this is. Alright. I don't even know what half this guy's moves do, so that's why I just sort of ran away and was like, oh, we'll get him. Mission failed, we'll get him next time. Cool. So I think we've exhausted Iron Keep, except for those chests in the lava, which I'm not too thrilled about bothering with. Old Iron King drowns himself in lava. You win! That would be great. I did it. Okay. DLC's back here, but we'll do that at another time, I suppose. That scared the bejesus out of me.
No one has come this far, not for a very long while. Young Harlow, do you wish to shed this curse? Then accept the fate of your ilk, and face the trials that await you. Unless you have already joined the Crestfallen. Young Harlow, there are but two paths. Inherit the order of this world, or destroy it. Only a true monarch can make such a choice. Very few indeed have come even this far. And yet your journey is far from over. Half-grown hollow, have you what it takes? Truly? Young hollow, seek after Vendrick. He who almost became a true monk. The Vendrick is certain to guide your way. Fledgling hollow, may we meet again?
So that's Aldia, scholar of the first sin. He only shows up because we've got the DLC and provides us an alternative ending. So Aldia is the brother of Vendrick. Vendrick was the king of Vendrick is the king of Dranlaic, and the whole reason we're doing all this is to get to Vendrick. That's why we got all these souls, so that we can open the way to Dranlaic Castle and find Vendrick. Because hopefully he can cure the curse. That's what we're going for. But as you can see, his brother's kind of all fucked up.
You are bearer of the curse. Make your way to the castle.
Too much voice filtering? Yeah, definitely. We didn't happen to pick up any of the Titanite that I needed. No, 4 and 3. Nope, we need one more of each. So what is there to do now? He sounds like he's talking and gurgling water. What I am going to do is go and spend my souls at this guy so that I can unlock
I'm glad to see you
the next part of his little
I
NPC
considered
quest.
it. I started to turn a hand.
So we need to spend 15,000 souls. He's got a bunch of boss armor now and the Elite Knight set. And I don't really care. Smelter Demon Helm could be neat. It's all quite expensive. So I think what I'll do is I'll pick up the Elite Knight set just because it's relatively cheap and I think should be enough. So this is 5,000. Not quite, but it's close. And then we could just buy like a shitty shield or something, and that should... Okay.
I considered returning to... Thanks very much. Forget to buy something? I considered returning to...
So, now that we spent
Always open for business.
15,000 souls on this guy, I can go and just kill myself? And go back to him when you have 0 souls and he gives you a unique armor set. His design reminded you of Ceaseless Discharge. Yeah, it's a weird boss with the small arena. I applaud them for trying something different, though. Oh my god, we're here. So again, I think you just need to spend 15,000 and then he does something. Let's try this. I still need more endurance.
Sorry, have we met? Oh, sorry. It's just I've been awfully busy lately. Care to look over my wares? Please, be my guest. I upgraded my stock recently, although it may be a bit out of your reach.
Yeah, he's just like a smug asshole now because we've been giving him cash. So what does he have that's new? The Alva armor, I guess? I don't know if that's any good, but... He didn't get that much new stuff.
In a spot of bother, are we? Here, take this. My compliments.
Cool. So just for fun...
I'm rich! I'm rich! I don't need to go home anymore. Home. Home? Where is home?
Ah, they're all going hollow.
I'm home.
They're all going hollow.
Have some patience.
Okay, so let's put on the new equipment because it's funny. So we're kind of just nude, I think. It's like invisible clothes. It's also really light, so... Yeah, see? So that's kind of silly. Okay, so we're going to put our hexing set back on. Eventually, I will replace some of the hexing stuff that I have. Don't you worry about that. Because some armors are a bit better. One little comment that I was thinking about at this game in general is that it seems... I've noticed that it's like... It emphasizes NPC summons so much more. That's why I've definitely summoned more NPCs, but I've beaten some of the harder bosses, I think, alone, which I'm pretty happy about. Is that the Elite Knight set? Hell yeah, I got the Elite Knight set, dog. We won't be wearing it this time, though, but I did roll with it through Dark Souls 1 at your recommendation, and it was great. At least the outfit breathes really well. You better wear the crown of never giving up. What's that? Are you talking about the DLC crown when you get it? By the way, I'm just gonna go and sell some stuff real quick. My inventory overfloweth. Gavlan wheel, Gavlan deal. Gavlan also opens up his wares a bit more if you buy enough from him, so I may do that also. It hurts me to sell a Zweihander, it really does. We have 2 of Pate's spears. I have so many different items. The one thing that I never picked up was the Hide Knight shield, or the Hide Knight, I never picked up the Hide Knight... What am I thinking? The sword. I would have loved to pick up the Hide Knight sword. Never did. Too bad. I wish this was organized a bit better. Or, you know, it would have been really nice if it was just like a sell duplicates option. Would have been much, much nicer.
Many deal, many.
Don't forget about the breastplate of never gonna let you down. If you can't go hollow, you can never give up. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but to do that, we have to do all the DLC. So the question is, do we do the rest of the base game and then do the DLC right before the end, which would then result in us not needing the crown, but I'm still gonna get it? Okay, I think we've done all the bosses. I think we've done essentially everything prior to going to the castle. Is there a set of boots that's never gonna run around? And of course we have the big sword that hurts you. It's this way. Never gonna give, never gonna give. Dude, look at this dude running at us like a maniac. We're one-shotting him. We're one-shotting him. Go ahead, do your little waddle. Weirdest enemy that they, for some reason, left in the game. I will always find it hilarious. Pew pew! Dark Orb. Who earlier was like, Dark Orb doesn't seem that strong. Look at this. Look at this. Purple Popsicle. Purple Popsicle, colon, the sword that hurts you. There's a man back here. He thinks he can trick me. I say nay. Oh! Get smashed. Hopefully, yeah, I mean, we're near the end. I think I'm going to be stopping here relatively soon, but I'm going to at least start a bit of Drangleic Castle. But I hope my audio has been better this time. The last time that I was playing, my microphone got reset to like 100 gain, so it's coming in a little hot. Did not enjoy that. So, typically these doors shouldn't open unless you have all 4 of the old one's souls, or you have 1,000,000 soul memory. I had well over that for a while, so I did have it opened up, but I didn't go through yet. This is a path to the DLC, one of. And I think we're missing 2 of the 3 keys to even enter the DLC anyway. So this is really funny. So this collapsed archway here is where we came through, that little pathway. So we had to kill 4 of the most powerful demons or whatever that have ever existed in order to bypass this rubble that we could have just scrambled over. But no, we had to go through the Shrine of Winter by presenting extremely powerful souls instead because we couldn't get over it, I guess. I don't know, I find that funny. Hello? Get smashed. Remain smashed. We have a lot of divine blessings. I gotta start using those. Well, I don't have to. They're just oh shits. Okay. You deserve not to be smashed. Let's go! Popsicle's got something to say! I assume we'll get our last 2 Estus shards here pretty soon also. Nah, Jay, that's the full title. Purple Popsicle, the sword that hurts you. You know, like Gary, the Duke of France or whatever. Gotta love when video games present waist-high walls as impassable terrain. Yep. That's the situation we're certainly in. And now it's raining. Again, I think the whole idea of Drangleic is that it's like a weird transient place. So the areas don't really fit together very well. And I think that's purposeful. Like, Iron Keep made no sense where it was. You couldn't even see it, and yet somehow you end up going up an elevator and it's there. It just doesn't make any sense. But again, I think that's purposeful, and I think it's meant to just be... You're basically going through these different areas. Whoa! That don't physically or logically make sense to connect. I've got all these stupid urns. I don't need them anymore. That's cool looking. I like how it just built on this, the edge of this giant cliff. Oh! Crystal Lizard, you son of a bitch! No, maybe we'll have to come back to that one. Hello.
This castle is isolated. But nonetheless, you must forge on. To bring an end to your journey and mine.
You might think, by that, she means, hey, you're kind of close to the end of the game. But you'd be wrong. We're not that close to the end of the game. And that's partially because of the DLC, and the DLC lasts for flippin' ever. So we got a lot to do still, which is exciting. Oh my god, Purple Popsicle! It's failing us! Just gotta cheese him a little bit. You know why it failed us? Because it wasn't purple. It needs to be purple to have the same effect. Also, I missed that crystal lizard and I'm still mad about it. And in order to backtrack, I either have to go and get a bonfire and then fight my way back through elephant men, or fight my way through ghosts from the other direction. So again, maybe an off-camera thing there. Oh, I love it so much. So, in order to progress this, you need to kill enemies close to these giants. And the souls go into the giants instead. Well, they're not giants. They're like weird giant constructs. And that'll be a fairly persistent mechanic that we're going to have to deal with as we go on. Is there? Oh, yeah. I guess so. I assume it's so disconnected because it's overrun by the dark. Maybe it's disconnected because it's just a derelict world. Yeah, it's just not clear. I think it's like the... I think it's more like the undead curse has kind of run rampant and the world is falling apart, both physically, logically, and I think it's like the soul of the earth is just like the fabric of the earth of this whatever planet we're on is like slowly coming apart. This is kind of the idea. Dude, I'm loving it. I'm loving this. I need to get a backstab. I gotta show the backstab because it's super cool. I have to. It'd be funny if this guy kills me now. Don't back away from me. I know you're scared. You want to S this? I'll let you do it. Go ahead. He's a coward. He's a coward. He's actually a coward. So much more satisfying than the longsword, that's for sure. Yeah, I don't think there's anything over here, but we can check. Yeah, just the themes of this game don't overlap that much with the first one, so like the whole fire versus dark is less defined. Left?
Who are you? And by whose permission do you stand before me? This castle is the domain of King Vendrick. Is your trespass intentional? His Highness. Where has he gone?
He didn't want to fight anymore. He was just like, oh shit, man, this is too much for me.
You are a guest of our castle. I am the Chancellor, Velaga. Do you seek an audience with my lord, King Vendrick? Unfortunately, His Highness is absent. My lord, the king, has... The queen has taken him. My lord made magnificent findings on souls. An accomplishment for the ages. He vanquished 4 great ones and built this kingdom upon their souls. Our king has watched over this land since ages long, long ago. King Vendrick, we must fight back, or the giants will take Drangleic. The king had a dear queen, a woman of unparalleled beauty. Long ago, the Queen came to us, alone, from a faraway land. She warned our Lord of the looming threat across the seas, of the giants. The King crossed the ocean and defeated the giants with the Queen at his side. The King commandeered their power and created the golems. With the golems, the King created this castle to celebrate victory and to show his love and his gratitude to his Queen. The Queen brought peace to this land and to her King. A peace so deep, it was like the dark. Is this some sort of a dream?
Well, you are a ghost,
Where
so...
am I? What has happened to our castle? Who are you? And by whose permission do you stand before me? Welcome, visitor. Our guests are treated with... Tell me if you...
Okay, so that's a lot of exposition for you. So Vendrick found this queen. She came out of nowhere and sort of seduced him and said, I think you need to go and kill giants. So he took his army and went across the sea and started a war with the giants for no reason except the queen said so. Stole their power and created the golems. But there's also indications that the giants were not happy and they ended up invading Drangleic after to try to reclaim that power. And that's basically what happened, is there was a big war in Drangleic where the giants just destroyed the whole kingdom because they were pissed. Whoa, this guy seals Will to Dusk. That's pretty great.
My lord made magnificent. He vanquished.
Okay, so we've listened to this guy enough.
Where has his royal...
So there are bloodstains in here, but I'm not sure why. But this is the throne room.